Hey everybody, Adam Rucker here. Thanks so much for watching today. It is Sunday, and I've got a brand new episode for you. I'm once again going to be reacting to one of my all-time classic videos, and this was picked by one of you. Today's video is Cars Land, the grand reopening of Disney California Adventure. I am so excited. I have not seen this video since I put it out almost 10 years ago in June of 2012. I cannot believe it's been 10 years. But this video has been one of my biggest videos of all time. It has over 4 million views. And thank you so much to anyone who's watched it. I mean, it totally changed the trajectory of my YouTube channel. So I'm excited to watch it again for the first time and let you in on my reactions. Let's do it. All right, here we go. This is, even just looking at the thumbnail, I'm like, wow, I look like a child. This is obviously back before the beard days. Thankfully, I've graduated to having a beard. I even have some gray in the beard now, which is a whole other story. But this was 10 years ago, and this was back when the three of us had Disneyland annual passes, and we worked for an airline, so we were going as many times as we possibly could. Now, keep in mind, this was just for fun. Of course, I was filming YouTube videos while we were there, but for all intents and purposes, we just really liked going to Disney. And so the only content we were capturing were these YouTube videos. We weren't doing much else. We were just enjoying the park. So we had these annual passes, and part of the annual pass holder perk was this annual pass holder preview to Cars Land, and it was a ticketed event. It was $75, and I remember calling them and being like, I think this would be a lot of fun. I think maybe people would be interested in this on YouTube. It might be worth the $75 to go. And lo and behold, you know, this video has 4 million plus views, and it was our most fun video to make. Certainly one of the videos that still gets views of mine, even though Cars Land has changed since this video came out. So anyway, I just wanted to preface that by saying we didn't know what we were doing. We just thought like, oh, maybe people would want to watch, and if they do, great. If not, great. We'll have a good time.
Hey everybody, it's Adam. I'm here with my friends Emily and Franze. And where are we, guys?
Now, keep in mind, we hadn't seen much of anything about Cars Land before this. We heard about it, of course, but this was our first look at the land.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen at a Disney park.
And I say, I still think it's the coolest thing I've ever seen at a Disney park. Of course, we've had Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We've had Pandora, the World of Avatar since then, and many other attractions. But I still think Cars Land at night, nothing beats it. With the neon signs, with Carburetor Canyon. I still think it's visually and just like the size of it is so cool. I don't think Disney's beat it yet.
Just like the movie. You can see Flo's V8 Cafe here.
Super cool.
Stanley's down there. We'll go see him in a little bit. Luigi's tire shop.
Now that, I hope I show that, because that was Luigi's Flying Tires attraction, which is not there anymore. Yeah, so they made us enter through the side, which was kind of disappointing. But because it was the special preview, they didn't have like the main street open yet. But even still, going in this entrance, just seeing the scale of it was so incomparable. You just couldn't imagine. Oh, I did. I forgot I did run into the trash can there.
Thanks, Mandy.
Wow.
I'm not. Oh, it literally. Yes. There were cars.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, this is the first time I saw it, but I remember the first time. I remember doing this and just being like,
words cannot describe how cool
this
this.
is.
Yeah. Yep. There's a waterfall.
I mean, we were just smiling ear to ear the entire
Cars
day.
Here. Those are car tail ends. Freaking out. So, Mater's
I really could have used a haircut before this.
This is the
Yikes.
coolest thing. The coolest thing.
Oh, we met Mater outside of the Cozy Cone Hotel.
See you later, Mater.
Again, and I think the Cozy Cone Hotel is like a great example.
We just got a picture with the Lightning McQueen.
The classic thumbnail photo.
We are on our way to check out
The Cozy Cone Motel is like another one of those things that's just like there's nothing else like it at a Disney park. It looks so cool. And it was brilliant for the quick service.
that we can possibly see. Let's go. There's old Stanley hanging out outside the firehouse. Here we go. Radiator Springs races. We are obsessed with everything here so far. The rock work is incredible. The fountains are so cool. Just the
Yeah, I gotta say, like, they did
are
not
insanely cool.
spare any expense or like detail. A lot of times you can tell they spend a lot of money, but there's maybe not as like much detail and work put into it. This was like so detailed and so purposeful, and I mean, I think it's still why it's a super
Bye, Carlene.
super loved attraction.
Oh, it's incredible. Can't beat it.
We're driving through Ornament Valley right now.
Yeah, I mean, everything we saw was just like beautiful. Oh, I muted it because of the music. I remember seeing this waterfall the first time, and like obviously it's some forced perspective because it's quite short, but when you go through it, if you've been through it, you know, like it looks majestic. It looks so real and so cool. I mean, this whole video is just gonna be me like ranting and raving about how great Cars Land still is. Now that is a piece from the test track at Epcot. If you saw that reaction video last week, the 18-wheeler is on test track too. But this is so much better. I remember seeing these and being like, how on earth did they make these cars look like they're talking? This is our genuine reactions. I mean, we were losing it. We were so... we just loved every bit of this. This looks like the street that we were just on, but it looks even more like the street in the movie because of the lighting and it's dark in there. But it's just, I mean, I don't know how to explain this, but it was so well done and perfectly done. And this part, I mean, every part of it is amazing.
Oh my gosh, that was I think the coolest ride I've been on.
Yeah,
in a
and I
Disney
would
park.
agree. I would say,
It was like the whole movie. Like we saw the
I would
movie
say
in real
to
life.
this day,
And
Flight of Passage is right there with it. But
we went through Radiator Springs in Radiator Springs. Crazy.
yeah,
Oh,
it was like Radiator Springs Inception. Our car did win, so for our first ride, that was pretty good luck, I would say.
Like, if you looked up pretty cool in the dictionary, you just experienced it. It was insane. I didn't know that all the stuff with the characters from the movie was gonna happen.
I didn't know what to
So
expect.
cool.
We knew nothing. Like, we knew
Just
nothing. They were
Just
not
cars.
doing,
Nothing.
like, I will say, like, Disney, as far as I know, they were not putting out content about their upcoming attractions and rides like they are today. I think vloggers and YouTubers and people who, like, you know, do those aerial photos and, like, deep dive investigations, I think they kind of forced them into posting more. Disney used to be very secretive, but now I think they've learned the benefit of having people who are showing off these attractions and new lands because it makes people want to go. So we didn't know much of anything when we went in.
So if you're a hidden Mickey finder, we just found one. It's right by the firehouse.
I don't remember this.
You look up here.
Oh, yes.
Power line. In Mickey. The cones sell drinks, popcorn, ice cream, cones, churros, all sorts of stuff.
I remember I really wanted a cone cup.
They've even got.
I think I ended up. I know I still have one. I don't know if I got it on this trip.
Organic fuel, where you can get fruit, water.
Everything about it. Everything about
juices.
this land is perfect.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Brilliant. We
Well,
love Cars
there was
Land.
that
and
one
it's wonderful,
attraction.
but we are standing
they've
in
updated
probably
it
our
since
favorite
then.
spot in the whole park right now.
Oh,
Underneath this bin.
it's not there anymore.
At the Pacific Wharf Cafe, where they make the sourdough bread.
It's so
Hidden
perfect.
treasure right here. If it's cold
Y'all,
outside,
people have told me
stand
it's
here
not
and
there
it's
anymore.
Warm. and
Warm
it smells
air.
So good.
It smells like sourdough
freshly
bread.
baked bread.
The spot's not there. I think it's there, but I think it's covered by an awning or something. The air goes further out. It doesn't hit you.
You can thank me later when you stand right there.
Oh, that was my spot.
You're welcome. So Cars Land was just part of the preview. Now we are headed into Buena Vista Street to see all the new shops and
Again,
cafes
I think
and
this
Franze's
whole makeover-
biggest excitement.
The Starbucks is opening.
There
It's
was a
right
Starbucks.
there.
There did not
We're
used
about
to be
see it. Franze
Starbucks.
is losing her mind.
Starbies, as we call them.
Franze,
They
here
did
it
not
is.
used to have
It is
Starbies
called
in the
Fiddler,
parks.
Pfeiffer, and Practical Cafe
Which was
that
so
you can see.
crazy to see. Like, oh my
Starbucks,
gosh,
Fresh
there's a
Roast
real
coffee logo
Starbucks
right
in here.
there. And
Like
it
with
is
the
a
full
big
Starbucks
old
menu.
place.
And it smells like
That blew us away. Blew us away.
Franze is a Starbucks Gold Club card holder. She's really excited about this.
Check it out. They have a pretty great rewards program.
Getting Franze's inaugural order at the first Disney
Now, of
Starbucks
course, as you know,
is
people
really
are
exciting.
insane for the Disney
We
mugs
got our
and
Starbucks,
all the
and now we are
Starbucks
on
Disney
Buena Vista Street.
exclusives.
There is
All this was new.
standing over there.
All of this
This
was
is what the
redone,
entrance is
and it
gonna
looks
be.
so
You'll walk
beautiful.
straight from there, and the ticket
Cathay
takers
Circle Theater
down the
restaurant,
street.
which we've gone
You can see
to
the
for
car
drinks. We
base,
have not
Good
had
Circle
dinner there yet,
Theater,
but we've gone to
all
like
the
the
shops,
bar area where they have
Goop
appetizers
Man.
and drinks and stuff.
So cool. All right, as a special bonus, you get to go inside the all-new Mad Tea Party. This replaces
Oh, the
Electronica,
Mad
but
Tea
it is
Party.
still at California
Now, we
Adventures.
did love
And it's
Electronica,
crazy.
I will say. Electronica,
Dance
which
party.
came before the Mad Tea
That
Party,
looks
was better. We loved
cool.
Electronica with the like Tron-themed dancers. But the Mad Tea Party was cool. I don't think they do anything like this anymore, especially today. But this was a wild time in Disney history. I don't even know what prompted them to think like we should have nighttime dance parties. I don't know why they did that other than it was something for people to do, but like I don't think they would ever do that today. Like just
So we're
yeah.
back in Cars Land, and it is nighttime now, and y'all, it looks incredible.
It does look incredible. They
Look
have it
at
so
all
well
of
lit.
this.
So beautiful. You are totally in another world.
Speechless.
Like you don't see
Well, not completely
outside of
speechless
Disney
'cause I
at
am
all.
talking, but
You are
Wow.
completely enveloped in this world.
Luigi's Flying Tires is now open, so we are gonna give
Okay,
it a
I'm
whirl.
glad we did this. I couldn't
Super
remember if
excited.
I knew we did it. I couldn't remember if we filmed it. But you know, this was the ride that they really wanted to bring because it was kind of a callback
We're
to
about to go on Flying
an
Tires,
earlier
y'all.
hovercraft ride that they used to have, and so we thought that they had like perfected the hovercraft
Gotta get
ride,
one.
and that's why they brought it back.
It's like checking out your
You will
face.
see as we do it.
All right,
It wasn't quite perfected.
here we go.
Now, don't get me wrong, we had a lot of fun, but you had these massive. I mean, these things are huge. Look at us. You could
Trying to get one of these.
barely control them, and then they had these gigantic beach balls that you were somehow supposed to like pick up and then launch at each other. It was just a very, very bizarre. Like, see, like they can't do anything with those balls. If there was some sort, I feel like if there was like a better way to steer it, maybe it would have been more successful. But yeah, as I said, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing, how this works. It was just not well executed at all. I'm glad I got to do it. A lot of people didn't get to do it because it shut down fairly quickly. And now it's, of course, the dancing cars that are like on a magnetic track or something. But yeah, this was just so weird. Like, there's no... This is just pure chaos. Pure chaos. I think the hovercrafts needed to be smaller in order to be, like, steered more.
I tried.
And then that was it.
I tried.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was fun. I'm just glad I didn't get knocked out, frankly. So, with that, it was a success.
And I'm not sure. I wonder
What a
if people
crazy
were
ride.
injured on
Okay,
that ride.
we're going to do Mater's
don't know.
Junkyard Jamboree.
Now this ride,
So excited.
she was not
I'm
excited.
excited.
Because we had just watched, so like as you wait in line, you could see everybody. We had just watched
Cushy
like
seats,
everybody
y'all.
whip around, and
So nice.
we were a little
Here we
worried.
go. Ooh, the
because
lights
teacups
got
are like
down.
not my thing. But I'm telling you, this ride is so great. It is not just a kid's ride. You've got to get on this ride. We all got our own Mater, but if you're with 2 or 3 people that will fit in that, I recommend you doing it with other people because of the whipping. It's just so crazy and fun.
These little baby tractors are whipping us all over.
Yes. Yes. I just remember laughing and screaming. I think we ended up doing this several times because it was so much fun. Well, obviously racers, but racers and this were like top tier attractions when this area of the park opened.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, right next to it is where A Bug's Land is, which is now part of the Avengers campus. Isn't that what it's called? Marvel Land Avengers campus. Avengers campus.
Woo! That was fun.
It was so much fun.
Oh man. Mater puts on a good ride thanks to all these little baby tractors.
Those sweet
We had a
little
pretty
baby
fun
tractors.
Franze, what'd you think?
It was kind of fun.
See?
It was dizzy.
I loved it.
We all loved
I
it.
was a bit hesitant, but
I
that
can't-
was fun.
I can't
Yeah.
believe like
We
how
all loved it.
started
And
all
I
the way
can
down
see
there
you,
and
everyone
up
has
here,
their-
back.
The only thing that made me dizzy was looking for each
Yeah.
of you, like trying to find.
Oh yeah, when you're like trying to find someone,
Good
it
job,
does.
Mater. All right,
You get
we're
a little
wrapping up
motion
our
sick.
time
But
here
we
at
all got
Radiator
our
Springs. It has been amazing. We're ending the
cone
night
cups.
with our cozy
See?
cone cups. Pretty cool. And y'all, has this been incredible?
It was incredible. There were no lines because it was a
They
preview
did an
event.
amazing job. We
It
can't
was
wait to
like
come back and,
not crowded, not packed.
do it all over again. So thanks for watching, and really cool announcement. You can check out all of my pictures from
What?
this trip and all of my Disney
Oh,
Parks
I
videos
think this is where
on
I
my
talk
new
about.
Disney Parks and Entertainment website.
Yes, I wanted to start. Okay, so here, don't go to that website. It doesn't exist anymore. I wanted to start like a website just for my Disney stuff.
Last ride on the
And I
race
did it for a
is-
little while, but it's hard to keep up a whole website. I'm just going to be honest. Oh, we got to do racers again. Yeah, it's hard to keep up a Disney-themed website. I mean, my hats go off to the people who are doing it today. I know you help a lot of people, and I know you put a lot of work into it. It's not easy. Disney's got news coming out 24/7. I don't have time for that. So, did not get to keep up with things goofy. Also, not a great name. Just let's be honest. It wasn't a great name. But Goofy Things was taken, and Mickey Things were taken. Yeah, so all like the good names were taken.
Okay, now.
So that's why I
we're
didn't do it.
officially done. See ya.
Don't go there. Doesn't exist. Yeah, and I'm not really on Twitter anymore. If you want to follow me, well, first of all, yes, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making more videos more regularly, and do please follow me on Instagram. It's where I am the most. It helps me out the most. Helps me get my content out to the most people. So if you're not following me there, or you were and you stopped and you want to follow again, I would love that. It really helps me to get all the stuff that I want to get out. So thank you for that. Make sure to check out my Patreon below. And I'm loving these reaction videos because I haven't been able to watch all these. Well, I just haven't watched these videos. I can't believe it's been 10 years for some of them, especially that one. That one was, like I said, it changed my YouTube channel forever. So thank you to everyone who watched it back then and who's watching it again now. I appreciate it. Leave a comment if you have any other videos of mine that you want me to go back and watch and react to, and I will get them done as soon as possible. Thanks, everybody. See ya.